Senator Dianne Feinstein, the president has obviously known her and worked with her for decades. Has he had an opportunity to talk with her to see how she's doing?
I don't have a call to read out at this time. What I can say is just reiterate what the president has said and the First Lady, wishing her a speedy recovery. As you know, they put that statement out some time ago. And also what else he said is that he sees her as a friend. He was very close to very close to the senator's husband as well, late husband, Richard. And they have a close friendship, and they worked, as you just stated, very closely together while he was a senator. And she has the work that she has done. I was just talking about banning assault weapons. That was something that he partnered with her on. The work that she has done as senator has made the lives of Americans better. Don't have a call to read out, but he's been very thankful for her partnership and her leadership in the Senate over the years.
What does the White House believe that Senate Democrats should do now that Senate Republicans have said they're not going to support temporarily replacing Senator Feinstein on the Senate Judiciary Committee?
So let me just first state that this request was made by, as you know, Senator Feinstein. This is something that she had asked for the committee, for the Senate to do, and the president will continue to say that he hopes all senators in both parties really respect and honor her request. Look, I kind of said this yesterday, and I'll say it again. It is flat wrong to seek partisan advantage from health issues of a colleague. The American people reject that kind of scorched earth approach to governing, and so in order to uphold the rule of law, it is imperative that we move expeditiously without unnecessary delay, and that's how the president sees this moving forward. But again, as you know, this was her request. This is something that she asked for.
But it appears they're not going to go along with that request, and this is having a profound impact on the ability of the Senate to confirm the president's judicial nominees. So what should happen now?
Look, we're gonna leave that to the Senate. The president has been very clear that they should move forward. This is a request that she asked for, and it is a reasonable request. And again, I'm going to leave that to the Senate, and this should not be a partisan issue. This should just not be a partisan issue.
So how long should this position remain vacant? Is there a point at which, given the number of nominations that are piling up, that the White House believes that it's the senator's obligation, given that she's been gone for a couple months now, has no timeline for returning, that for the good of the people of California and also for her party, it needs to consider next steps?
So look, it is her decision to make when it relates to anything about her future. That is for her to make. The president has been very clear about that. And it is, this is something that the Senate all senators have to deal with, and not make this a partisan issue. Make it about make it about the people. Make it about the people of California, the people across the country. This is important to move forward. The American people do not want a scorched earth approach. We've been very clear. They were very clear about that when we looked at the midterm results. And so again, this should not be a partisan approach. We have to make sure that these issues are dealt with on behalf of the American people.